The Trump presidency has been a turbulent spectacle since its inception, a relentless whirlwind of controversy and disruption. Yet, even by these standards, recent months have been extraordinary. A maelstrom of executive actions, firings, and international incidents has left the nation and the world bewildered and apprehensive. This period has been marked by a palpable sense of chaos, a feeling that the guardrails of normalcy are being strained to their breaking point. At the heart of this tumult lies a president seemingly determined to leave his mark on the machinery of government regardless of the cost. His decisions, often impulsive and seemingly driven by personal whim rather than reasoned policy, have sent shockwaves through the federal bureaucracy and beyond. The consequences, both domestically and internationally, are only beginning to be felt. The air crackles with uncertainty. The old rules no longer seem to apply. What was once unthinkable is now routine. This is the new reality of the Trump era, a reality where chaos reigns supreme and the future hangs precariously in the balance. One of the most startling episodes in this saga has been the administration's assault on the federal workforce. In an unprecedented move, federal employees received an email demanding a detailed account of their accomplishments, framed as a 5-bullet-point summary of the previous week's work. The email, emanating from the newly formed Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, carried a chilling ultimatum: comply or be considered resigned. Leading the charge at DOGE is none other than Elon Musk, the tech mogul whose tenure in government has been as unpredictable as his pronouncements on social media. Musk, with characteristic bombast, took to Twitter to reiterate the message, declaring that government bureaucracy is a swamp that needs draining, and that non-performers will be shown the door. The reaction to the email was immediate and chaotic. Agencies, caught off guard by the directive, scrambled to respond. Some advised employees to comply, while others urged caution, awaiting further clarification. Legal experts were quick to question the legality of the move, suggesting that forcing resignations via email was likely a violation of labor laws. Unions representing federal workers reacted with fury, denouncing the ultimatum as un-American, and vowing to fight for their members' rights. While domestic turmoil has consumed much of the nation's attention, the international stage has hardly been quiet. Trump's foreign policy, always a source of anxiety for allies and adversaries alike, has taken an even more unpredictable turn in recent weeks. Meetings with world leaders have been fraught with tension, and Trump's pronouncements on critical global issues have only deepened the sense of unease. The ongoing war in Ukraine has become a particularly perilous flashpoint. Trump's recent about-face on the conflict, which saw him abruptly shift from supporting Ukraine to echoing Russian propaganda and blaming Kiev for the war, has sent shockwaves through diplomatic circles. His scheduled meetings with French President Emmanuel Macron and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer are being viewed with a mixture of trepidation and hope, as world leaders grapple with how to engage with an increasingly erratic and unreliable American president. As the Trump administration careens from one crisis to the next, the legal and political ramifications of its actions are coming into sharper focus. A flurry of lawsuits has been filed challenging the legality of the administration's policies, from the federal workforce purge to the gutting of environmental regulations. The Supreme Court, now firmly controlled by Trump appointees, has become a key battleground in this fight. The court has already handed down several rulings favoring the administration, most notably upholding the president's right to fire the head of the whistleblower agency. However, other legal challenges remain pending, including lawsuits challenging the administration's attempts to crack down on diversity and inclusion programs and dismantle USAID. The political fallout from these tumultuous months has been equally significant. While Trump's core supporters remain steadfast in their loyalty, his actions have alienated many moderate Republicans and independents. Democrats, meanwhile, are energized by what they see as a president who is dangerously out of control. The 2026 midterm elections are still 2 years away, but the political landscape is already being reshaped by the events of recent months.